Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing Progressive Capitals on the Edo City map. We're playing as a green player out of the first position. And I'm trying to figure out where I want to end up here. I like the 2 here. This actually gives me a lot of play downwards, 2-point hold over all of this in the middle. It's just not really a bad spot to be to begin with. Potential to play for the split bonus here. I like this one as well. That is so annoying. Yeah, let's go on the 2. Why not? I'll show Black that I'm here as well. So maybe he chooses not to go in here. We can try to play for this bonus early. Now I am recording this while the hotfix is getting pushed out. It has not hit everybody. So we may have the double capital bug. I managed to avoid it on Fort Goryokaku. But Edo City has been a different story. I've actually had 2 players in the first position in both, and I'm now the one in the first position, so I at least control if there's a 7th cap on the board. But I've had 2 players in the first position abuse this bug today on this map. First 2 attempts at this, and they both snowballed immediately off of it. Just the 2 extra troops, extra cap position helped them to get a really, really strong start. So this bonus, this +4 in the middle, is kind of the thing that everybody wants. My cap gives me a 2-point hold over this bonus on the right-hand side, which is the +10. Huge bonus. We might get lucky enough to not have a double capital off of the bot here. I'm hoping that if it does do the double capital thing and I just cap back on my spot here to begin with, that we won't be met with this tomfoolery by people who have been abusing this bug. And I'm not sure. It's possible that these people have played their first game since the update. Oh, that's intriguing. That's a really interesting capital by Blue, because that is a 2-point split. That +10 is now fully controlled by me and Blue on our 2 territories over there. So if he gets a little too aggressive, I take some of this in the middle here. I'm hoping nobody else is in this bonus. I anticipate there probably will be somebody else in this bonus, but maybe they'll try to, yeah, so I'm not going to abuse the double capital. Hopefully, do I just play? If I play, yes. All right. I controlled the bug. Please don't be a cap here. Oh my goodness, there wasn't a cap there. All right, I want to take extra territories at this point. So white there. Yeah, that should work. An 8 is fine, because I can clear these guys out of here, even if they attack me here. Hitting the extra territories will hopefully give me some extra troops. But if I can capture... There's 2 very interesting things here that my cap controls. Blue and I here in joint possession of the +10 in terms of how much we hold over there. Black and I in joint possession of +4, +5, +8, plus mostly +3. Right, and 1 territory outside of that. So if I can just prevent red and blue, or red and black, from breaking me here. Nobody capped in the middle with me, which is super valuable. I did lose some troops there. Lost a 1-on-1, which is tough. The 2-on-2 and the 1-on-2 I think make a little bit more sense. The 1-on-1 is the tough spot. White bot puts 5 up here. We need it to not attack that much, but I think it's going to hit. It should stop, though. Once it sees blue, it should stop. Once it sees blue. Okay, hit pink. That's fine. Don't keep going. All right. Unfortunate. Okay, it fails. Sweet. Every extra territory I can hold is a good thing. We do lose vision on Blue's capital, but I think that'll be okay. He's going to probably try to push pretty quickly for this bonus over here. He's got 11. He's going to go for this one first. Interesting. I don't think I would do this. This is going to leave you very vulnerable to red if you get bad dice on that. He goes into the... Oh, I see what he's doing. He tried to take the +6 here, which I'm absolutely not foolish enough to let him hold. Very interesting. My fingers are crossed that red and black let me hold here. I actually think it's more likely that black lets me hold than red. If I'm being honest, I think it's more likely that black lets me hold than red. And maybe that's a symptom of him not playing the game. Okay, so no double capitals here, which is good. I controlled that. I doubt the issue will still be live by the time you guys see this. I'm recording this on Monday. You'll see it on Friday. It's Feudal Friday instead of Felon Friday. Yeah, black does not play that turn, so it doesn't add one of his troops here, which is great. Pink is here. Philomena La. And then red, General Fong. Black is Da Herminator. 0617. Blue is Ranga. ... And white was Ale Irons. Pink is up here. Interesting. That could be a full take of this bonus. That would be dangerous. Come on, roll your 2 into blue. It's fine. I'm not going to let blue hold this. He will probably try. I don't think he has that much on his cap anymore. Red is the one that I think would roll this 3-on-1 out. If I can get an extra troop and a +4, that would be great. Capture all of this in here. Fingers crossed. Bot might break me here. I'm going to try to roll this 2-on-1, I think. But I absolutely don't think I should let blue hold here. We get 10 troops. That should be good. Let me slow roll this now, see what we do. Huge. Actually huge. Because that means the bot won't place there and it won't bother me. Great dice. And great dice. Perfect dice on double 3s is crazy. Now blue has the decision to make of, do you come off your cap here to try to take the split bonus? Or do you maneuver on, or do you go from underneath here, right? So 6, 5, 4, 3. Certainly possible to double break here. I guess 7, 6, 5, 4. Looks like he's going to take this bonus instead, but maybe pink gets aggressive into that, and I can take this, and if black is a bot, we can hopefully win black's capital. If we can win black's capital, that will be the real sell here. He's only getting 5. He isn't fully botted, though. But I get the +5, +9 is crazy. But I wasn't going to let blue hold this. I'd rather him hold the +4 up there. Pink may have the +8, which could be dangerous, but I don't think he would get enough troops this early to get through my cap. Black didn't. Okay, he does get hit with the MIA bot. So I may want to full send this bot position on this next turn. Oh, absolutely. This is going to hit here. Yeah. Absolutely full send this. And take this capital, because if I can hold this whole position double cap, we're golden, everybody. Absolutely golden. And I want to make it clear, by the way, when I mentioned before about people abusing the double capital glitch, I think you should have the wherewithal to know you shouldn't have 2 caps, but it also isn't the job of the player. The onus shouldn't be on the player to not click a prompt and play the game, right? The bug should be fixed on the development side. And I understand SMG's been working, it's close to the holidays. I get it. And they're trying to fix it. And I understand, especially, it's Steam. It's easy. They got an update to the game. They can push the update to the game. But with iOS and Android, there's like validation stuff that has to happen. And it just can't always go right away, which is a bummer that that's the case. But sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. Now, this isn't a guaranteed win by any means. Blue very likely has that +4 up there. I need to go snag the black cap right now, though. Blue with the +4. And then presumably troops on cap could come down here and pressure me. The question is, do I want to take the +8 first? And then that hits me there. Or take the black cap. Excuse me. Take the black cap before that. I think I get enough troops here where maybe it's realistic I could do both. 16. Let's see what this bonus looks like first. Uh-oh. Huh. Okay. That is bizarre. I'm wondering if this was troops grouped up here or if he is capped in this corner and is completely off his capital. Yeah, blue gets 10. But he has to hit either through a 5 or a 2. Like, I don't think he can come get my cap. I'm fine with him holding this over here. And it's not like I'm going to let him... Yeah, I'm not going to let you hold this. We get red out of here. We put pressure on blue again, and we should be fine. Red is the iffy thing, right? Like, I'm not really worried about this cap on the backside. Pink gets 14. Pink is holding the +8 here. I should maybe be a little bit worried about these guys. Because if I lose my double capital hold, then I'm actually trapped behind 2 other people's capitals. Albeit with decent generation. But I think it's silly of blue to try to go for this next to my cap after I already knocked him out of here before. Pink's quite slow. Red took a single troop or single card on the last turn. It really just comes down to how aggressive does pink play here. Hits me. 2. Could be a hit into blue here. I don't want to rely on that. 3. 3 attacks. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe. Red gets 5. Main goal is obviously knock red out of here. This is such a silly amount of troops. I assume he comes and breaks me. If he leaves this here, we're just going to clean him out. I'm not even going to worry about blue. Well, maybe I should. Yeah, that's silly. That's really silly. Now I definitely don't let blue hold that. Sorry, Red. Keep your troops on your cap. Don't cap in a corner. I mean, those are 2 lessons stacked up with each other there. Now, obviously, I don't have a whole lot here. We'll have more here on the next turn. But if you're red in this position, I feel like you got to be more aggressive. This must be the end of red then. The bot doesn't. That's not good. Wait, no, blue doesn't have pathing to me. It's fine. The bot doesn't attack this over here, I don't think, unless he's gonna try to slow roll this. That's bizarre. Now an extended hold is all the way like this is white. Okay. This might be the end of red. I'm not surprised red quit. I feel like maybe a little bit bad about it. Black dumps everything here. This will attack up. It doesn't even get a card. I hope pink's not sitting in front of me here. I hope that's the white bot. I had this territory earlier. Pink with 15. He had 13 in the previous turn. I think he took a capital. No, he had 15. Or he had 14. All right, he took just 3 territories. That makes more sense. If this is the end of red, we can eliminate red. At this point, preventing my opponents from getting cards is more important than getting them myself. But I got to do that through eliminations. I don't want to open up blue to a potential elimination on me. And pink is obviously going to be a problem. We're going to get a ton of troops on this next turn, provided I don't lose this cap over here on the left-hand side. So, okay, he's hefty up here. I think I can afford, with how low the trade-ins are right now, I can afford to hit both of these players. Well, I don't even need to hit. Well, I can go through. That's true. I can go through and hit him. Do we see all 3 troops here? That's the realistic, like the most important question is, does everything land here? Because I don't think blue's getting through a 16 without stacking on me actively. And I can even pull 2 troops back. So I can play off of this with everything I get and just try to get black. Try to get white. I don't know what's up in the top here. Red has not fully botted, so this is just MIA. This isn't an MIA bot. White has flagged because he lost. I mean, I assume white lost its capital. How much was it starting with? 5. So it might still. White might actually still have the capital. All 3? All 3 are here. All right, this is the end of red. This should take a card too. This is the end of red. So we will double trade off of this bot. We get 31 troops. I just simply don't think these guys can compete with this. I'll put that over there. Why not? Okay. I'm going to put 2 here in case white or black is back there. Put 2 troops here just in case. 3 troops there. The rest over here. Alright. That is the end of black. Which does set me, I think. Yeah. So another trade in. Trade these. The funny part about it is they're not even on 5 cards, either of them. And pink broke blue on the last turn. The blue doesn't even have the bonus. Oh, that is rich. That is really good. This map, guys, I'm going to level with you. The bonuses need to be fixed on this bad boy. Or just don't play it with blizzards. I think maybe don't play it with blizzards is the more educated approach here. Blue just eliminated himself, by the way. Just straight eliminated himself with that play. Doesn't trade in. I could see pink setting. I don't have pathing into pink, so... Alright, he breaks me, sure. I'm fine with it. He can finish your bonus. Do I have 4 caps? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Pink defends himself. We get 44 troops. Kind of a no-brainer to just target blue here. Feel a little, maybe a hair bad about it. But it insta-sets me. And I can just cap run. I think he had a... Okay, so he had... I think I got a dude. Oh, he might not have actually had a trade-in. He might have just gotten the Joker. 100%? Yeah, alright. Good game. Well played. And a big old thumbs up to you. This map, oh my god, that dice roll at the end too. Jeez. This map is snowball heaven. Every game I've played on this map with progressive capitals, I mean, granted, the first two I think were a little bit cheeky because of the people having extra troops or extra starting troops. Like I got 3 extra troops placing my cap on the same spot, which is not great, but at least I don't have the 2 capitals, because if I had the 2 capitals, it's going to give me 2 extra troops on my very first turn, which is a little bit annoying to have to deal with. I can't say I want to click the like button on this one. We got 3 beginners, intermediate on blue, novice on black, who just simply didn't play the game. The bonuses are too big, guys. I think my feedback on this one, especially after playing it in capitals, the bonuses are simply too big. It's too, and with blizzards, it's so easy to snowball if you have the right position. Early turn order, very much favored here. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know if you've played it yet. If you have, write those comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. As always, everybody, I've been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.